Okay, I randomly came across Steve Harvey smoking a cigar and Arnold Schwarzenegger smoking a cigar, and it was so great because it's showing like how the DI versus the DE, how you have to have reasons for what you like versus you don't have to have reasons for what you like. So Steve Harvey being Savior FI, right? ESFP.
Yes.
So just kind of like, yeah, I do. This is what I do, and this is for me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right. Very common. And then Arnold's very funny because he's got to say because, and they got me into it, and this guy and that guy, and he's got to put all these reasons because how dare he be allowed to have his own FIs.
Before you tell me what cigars do to your body, let me tell you what they do for me. Because I gotta work from the time I wake up. I say I gotta have little moments in the day while I'm just doing what I want to do. And a cigar is relaxing to me. You take this from me, I don't do drugs.
I don't drink.
I ain't eat no cake. I got one woman. She at the house working. I'm down here working. Some got to give. Cigar. See, this is cigar smoking. Let me show you how to smoke. I'm gonna take deep breaths the whole time. Watch it.
So this is exactly what we see with FI. He's like, look, my obligation, I am responsible to make sure that I am managing my chemical state. This matters to me. I'm going to go straight for it. By the way, you know, I don't do any other crazy shit. This matters to me, so get off me.
Yoga. Cigars yoga.
Cigars yoga. It's not logic. Okay, so let's pause before we get on. So none of that was explained. It's so annoying. Us TEs are like explaining. We have to explain why. We are hearing all the counter arguments of, well, you shouldn't do. And so the TE, what is the TE responsible for? If I'm going to go do something for myself that I love, I have to now come up with explanations and reasons and because statements to make sure I have enough to throw at the tribe to where they go, okay, we do accept. You are allowed to have that FI.
Exactly. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, lead TE, he loves cigars, but he has to have his goddamn reasons to keep the tribe off his back.
Because after dinner, everyone ought to have a cigar. So I tried it. Well, the rest is history. I'm still smoking stogies. I love it, and he introduced me to something really good. And I know now the next question. Knowing you...
Can you hear it? This is what TEs do. He's hearing other people. I know what you're thinking. So let me argue. Blah, 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 blah.
Being the interviewer that you are, digging in deep all the time, you will say now, what does your wife think about that? Let me ask you something. When my wife's father has introduced me to stogies, what is she going to say? She's not going to say my father made a mistake.
It's his fault. Yeah. It's his fault. It's her fault.
My father made a mistake because her father never makes a mistake. So therefore, it is okay. I can smoke stogies around her. I can smoke stogies in my house. First of all, because her father introduced me to stogies. And second of all, because I'm a stud.
It's a great logic
here. Reasons.
I love TE at the top because it's the most illogical. I can do, my FI can do this because he introduced me to it and he can't do anything wrong because he's also a single decider. So my wife just better shut up and go along with it and I'm a stud. There's your reason.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
And there's his FI.
Right.
Can you see the demon state where he goes from the reasons to the fucking troll?
Fuck you, fuck you, screw you.
One more time.
I can smoke stogies in my house. First of all, because her father introduced me to stogies. And second of all, because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
And who's he talking to?
I know, the poor fucking interview's like, what?
He's not talking to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's like, I don't get it. I don't have any problem. You're talking to yourself.
Yes!
How you view yourself unconsciously is how you view others.
Absolutely. Oh my God.